So, Mega Man. He's well known for being on the console scene, but every once in a while he also stars in an arcade game, along with his good old friend Bass, and Blues.
Whoa, Plant Man?
Lantoman.
And
Yep,
Bass?
this Mega Man game is unlike all the other Mega Man games in that it's pure on boss rush.
Oh, nice.
Welcome.
So it's kind of like a Mega Man fighting game?
Kinda, sorta, except not really. Welcome to Mega Man, the Power Battle. I'm playing this off of the Mega Man Anniversary Collection, one of 2 unlockables you can get along with the arcade sequel, The Power Fighters.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
honestly, this game's so short, I decided to just dedicate it to a whole mini commentary.
Gotcha. What's with like the one different like?
Oh, that's cool, so you can select different Mega Mans from 1 through 7 of different boss battles.
So our first Robot Master up to bat is
Gutsman.
Gutsman.
Here, Coachman.
We always have to meet up with this fuckhead every once in a while, like whether it be in the first game, the Guts Dozer in Mega Man 2, the drill from 7, and suddenly here, where he's back in full force, baby. And I'm pretty sure he was supposed to be on our side.
I thought, yeah, he's one of Light's robots. He shouldn't be corrupted anymore. Anyway, sorry, you're trying to say something earlier, Hype?
Is he
could
Mike
say
or
that
something?
this is...
Maybe. Hang on, Matt. What was that, Hype? You were saying something earlier, real quick?
No, that was it.
Well, alright, well, just to let you know, maybe because by this point, Mega Man knew the X-Men and was friends with them, maybe him and the other Robot Masters are just borrowing the Danger Room.
Maybe. Well, then again,
Maybe.
This game actually came out before Marvel vs. Capcom, so at this point, Mega Man has
I'm trying to make a
of these.
joke.
I know you did.
I read that it's caught.
So anyway, yeah. This game comes with 3 mini campaigns, each
Spider-Man.
centering on Robot Masters from particular Mega Man games. Not Fireman. This is actually Heat Man from Mega Man 2.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, crap, he set the fire.
What?
So yeah,
Okay.
Well.
That... Me!
Spark Mandrill Syndrome!
Nope.
Oh,
Yay!
if only we're that easy, because unfortunately I ran out
But
of
this is
super
the classic
power.
series.
I love Spark Mandrill Syndrome.
Yeah, though unfortunately it's not quite as... This game's not really as rife with that as you'd think. Like,
Nah.
I think that's like one of the only times I was able to actually exploit it. But anyway, as I was trying to say before, there's like 3
Atomic
mini
Fire.
campaigns in total, each with
Yes.
Yes. Anyway, each representing a particular era of Mega Man, where
Cutman.
well, right here, like here for example, we're dealing with Mega Man characters from 1 and Mega Man 2,
Oh.
and well, they don't go for all of them. Otherwise, I think this game would actually last a wee bit too long.
Cutman just
Darn.
cut through reality.
Yes. Yes, he did.
That's
Yep.
his shtick. He's a cut above the rest.
Ha!
Hey, something I'm curious
And he's
about.
up
Like,
like, so is
just for
there...
the sake of carrying Easter eggs
Go ahead.
over, what was Cutman weak to in the first game?
Super Arm.
Yeah,
Okay,
Cutman.
well, when you use Super Arm, does that actually do double
No.
damage to him?
Honestly, this game, the arcade games actually shuffle around the Robot Master weaknesses this time around. Like what you thought was their weakness in the original games are not the case here.
Well, yeah, because
But
since
do
they're
they
combining
always
people...
keep the same weakness, or is it randomized each game?
Oh no! Well, for the sake of this game, no, it's set, but it's not. Again, it's not the same weaknesses from
Yeah,
the
yeah,
actual
Iceman.
games.
That's what I was wondering.
Hey, Iceman.
Hi, Captain Cold, I mean Iceman.
Yeah, I guess it kind of makes sense considering since they have to account for new boss combinations and stuff like they do.
Now,
with
what's
Atomic
really
Samurai.
cool about this game is that there's actually a visual tell to know if the weapon you're using is their weakness. Like the Super Arm here actually is weak to Iceman.
Oh,
Hey,
the
Steve.
flash. I get it, James. It's like it's when the screen flashes like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, am I the only
Real
one
quick, what
who
were we trying to say, Matt?
who every time I see... Am I the only one who every time I see Iceman, I just think of Leonard Snart, aka Captain Cold?
Well,
I
I
love
get
it
the
as
joke
in
you
a
were making,
snark.
but Woodman.
Woodman.
Also,
Good man.
also, I love the joke they made on his name in whatever And of course, fire is not.
Ouch.
Is not.
No. No, it is. I think I see the
It
flash.
is, like,
yeah, I
again,
see the
if,
white
if,
flash
if,
on the
if,
screen.
if you see a white flash on the screen, then that's their
Oh,
weakness. But
okay.
that being said, there are times when the weakness actually isn't that terribly strong compared to others. So you're better off just using your regular Buster, if nothing else.
Is there some cool bonus mode to be able to play as the bosses, or it's just co-op like Cutman?
It's just co-op between Mega Man, Proto Man, and Base.
Okay.
Can I really quick say one last thing about Captain
ahead.
Cold?
Sorry.
If you ever watched the Robot Chicken DC special, it's so funny. There's this great scene where they're having Secret Santa for the Legion of Doom. A Secret Santa for the Legion of Doom. And Sinestro somebody pulls Leonard Snart and goes like, Leonard Snart? Who's that? And Captain Cold is the one who's actually handing out the little, like, has the
Little
hat
cards, yes.
with the cards.
Hey, Crash Man.
Oh, yeah. It goes like, Leonard Snart, who's that? Is that the guy in the mail room who has really bad BO? I mean, he's so smelly. I'm Leonard Snart. Oh.
You smell great, man. You smell great.
So
Whoa,
what
that doesn't sound like that. Doesn't remind me of Crash Man stage.
Yeah, not every Robot Master has a background that's, well, exactly like their actual team.
Jeez.
If it were
that was
Crash Man, we
close.
would be seeing nothing but blue skies. Whereas here, we're literally in the junkyard.
James, you literally killed him just before the frame where that would have exploded and dealt damage to you. How do we replenish our health?
Whenever you beat a stage, you get 2 bits of health back.
Jeez. Oh, and traditional.
The traditional Wily stage, which this time is literally floating in the sky.
Oh, that was quick. Oh crap.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, Yellow Devil.
Oh, hey, I can see Pharaoh Man
Thankfully-
and Shadow
Pharaoh
Man.
Man
in the
and
back?
Elect Man.
Oh, Elect Man.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, I don't think you can actually fight them in this game, but I mean, they
Oh,
can
I also
them
see-
somewhere.
Oh, I also see Bubble Man and Air Man on the left and right.
Oh yeah, you know what? I never noticed those before, so that's cool.
Oh no.
So anyway,
Oh,
Yellow
nice.
Devil's thankfully pretty easy to cheese with the super arm here. Though whenever
Oh, boy.
you have to fight him again in the Mega Man 3 through 6 portion,
Oh, no. Okay,
you don't
good.
have super arm, so you're gonna have to play a little more defensively.
There you go.
Nice.
Nice.
Jeez.
That was
This looks
that was disgustingly easy for.
Also, the stage animations are really nice looking.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like, again, this is a straight up arcade game.
The animations
Or
just
arcade
are nice
emulation,
in
right?
general.
Even though it looks like most of the assets were reused from Mega Man 7.
Yeah, I was about to say, Mega Man himself kind of looks like he does in
So
7.
anyway, now it's time to face Wily in his Rochambeau machine.
It does look a little bit like that.
Oh god.
But let's hope his attack pattern isn't as BS as it is in 7. Also, I
Thankfully it's
noticed
not.
that in traditional arcade fashion, we are on a timer.
Yep, well, makes sense.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
I can't think of any arcade machine that
And down.
Finally, I can conquer the world.
does this does this port of the arcade game give you unlimited continues?
Yes,
Yep.
Nice.
free play
Hey.
for all.
Hooray!
And don't mind the fact that I literally
Go.
took that karate chop like a chump.
You got this. You got this. Come on.
Use your karate chop action.
Yeah, I guess I'll ask what I forgot to ask quickly, James. I'm so sorry. What are the controls like for Mega Man, Proto Man, and Base?
They play about the same as you'd expect them to. You can jump, you can shoot, and you press a certain button to switch between your weapons. And may I just say,
Slide.
the GameCube version of the Anniversary Collection is kind of ass backwards in a way, because you have to press B to jump and A to shoot your blaster.
3 phases? Okay, now beg for mercy.
Big.
Well, okay, if you insist.
Assume the position.
That's awful.
That's every time we go through this mess. It's just,
What are you doing with that drill?
and we don't save Wily.
Nope,
Let it
it just
explode.
burns along with his fortress.
Oh, I thought it would have exploded. Oh,
And here
roll.
for Mega Man's ending.
Welcome back, Mega Man. Glad to see you made it.
Yeah, but Dr. Wily got away again.
Are we so sure about that?
Mega Man, I'm glad you came back in one piece.
Even so, if things don't change, the battle against Dr. Wily will never end.
It's just like you say, but this time we learned what robots need. That's right, bitches. A hero like me, right? Well,
Not quite.
What exactly do we robots need?
Like humans, the robot has to determine what is right and what is wrong by itself. Are we just taking the plots of 1 through 6 and compressing them down into a really short cutscene?
Yes.
More or less, yes.
Research more in the AI program.
When will there be world peace?
That will be up to us.
Never.
Okay, I'll fight for everyone's future.
As also should be said, all 3 of their endings are like they're literally the same no matter what campaign you pick.
So I can see what you're gonna do.
Gotcha.
Yep. So now I'm gonna pick Proto Man for Mega Man's 3 through 6.
Okay,
That makes sense because he made his debut here.
Yes. So it looks like the stages are the same, but just the bosses will be different.
More or less, yeah. And of course
Oh,
their
dear.
weaknesses. So first up to bat is Napalm Man from Mega Man 5.
Oh, he got an upgrade. Did he change colors too? I thought he was green.
I thought he was always
So.
purple.
I think he was always supposed to be purple.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking. I'm maybe thinking of what was the name of what was the green guy from 9?
10.
Commando Man?
10. Sorry, 10.
Commando Man.
That was it. Yeah, I was thinking of him. My bad. And dead.
That was
Oh,
close.
nice, perfect.
No.
First try.
Nice. Oh damn.
You're
Unfortunately, I think that's
perfect.
one of the only perfects I ever get in this recording.
Oh, also, if we also not saying that I don't like hearing people talk, but everyone be quiet for this next stage because I just heard a really cute thing of every time you start a fight as Proto Man. Just wait for it. Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So
to be
that-
fair, it's
this one.
Proto Man. It's
Alright.
exactly what you think it is.
Wait.
So next up, we have Magnet Man from 3.
All right,
Wait.
hang on. This is it.
Ah,
Has it?
Aw.
Has a
Logan's
cute
life
little-
isn't perfect until he hears that proto whistle.
It was at this moment that Magnet Man realized he was going to have a bad day.
Wouldn't that make sense if we were fighting Charge Man?
Is that that?
It would actually.
Maybe. Oh.
Kind of makes it all the sadder he's not in this game.
you
Nor
know-
in the sequel.
you doing that whole Magnet Man was having a bad day. I just for some reason really want to hear the Thomas the Tank Engine music now. The way you said that.
Also, what was I going to say? Crap. James, whenever you're selecting a stage. Oh wow.
Oh, here comes that bully Proto Man off to ruin his day.
I think not, thought the Proto Man.
James, what are we? Whenever you're selecting a stage, I know is it like on a fast roulette wheel and you just have to hit A?
Yeah, it's on a roulette.
Gotcha. Okay.
Thankfully, the sequel would fix that. And just to say real quick,
Gemini
we will
Man.
tackle the sequel, but not for a while because it's not really all that much different from this game, save for a few neat little changes.
Okay. Oh,
So
Gemini
yeah,
Man.
we got Gemini Man from Mega Man 3, and thank goodness the Magnum Missile is his weakness.
Also,
Not that it's
thank
doing
goodness.
much.
Also, thank goodness that despite the fact that he's cloning himself, even the fake clone takes damage.
It's like they're brothers. Closer.
Oh gosh, Laser, get out of here.
Closer. Uncomfortably close!
I was about to say that's like the new brothers meme for me.
Yeah, did you hear
For
about that
For those
three
that want
Caball-
context, the Legend of the Three Caballeros.
Yeah, did you hear about that, Matt?
No, I haven't.
They finally, it's completely caught me by surprise, but they're actually making a Three Caballeros cartoon in the same kind of quality and production value, if not more so, than DuckTales.
Ooh, I have
And
to
they've
watch
already got
that.
there's already 13 episodes out, but unfortunately they're only viewable in the Philippines.
Tornado Man?
What?
Oh, Gyro Man. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's no official word on an English.
It is fully voiced in English, though.
It's kind of like...
Didn't I read that Tony Anselmo was?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah, he did.
there is a full-on English dub, and
Oh.
they do lip sync it perfectly, like nicely. You'd swear it was something that was released for the States. But
I was gonna
no,
say,
it's not, it's not out yet.
I was gonna say, you know what it reminds me of, James? It reminds me of how about how villainous that little short thing. It reminds me
Oh,
how
I
that
love
was
that.
released. because that wasn't released in America originally, except all the animation was done, if you watch, all the animation was done with English lip syncing in mind.
Right. That's pretty much what it is with the Legend of the Three Caballeros.
By the way, fun fact: the person who voices Black Cat in both is the same one as the English and Spanish dubs, and he's also the creator.
Which is
yeah.
cool. I like it when creators do that. Like, ow.
Ouch.
I like when
going back
creators
to-
do that.
there
Like
he
in
goes.
the case of Mordecai from Regular Show, or of course Grunkle Stan and
I just
Gravity
realized
Falls.
all of our talk of the Three Caballeros makes perfect sense. There's 3 playable characters, and
I know.
I got it perfect by cheating.
But yeah,
But,
if I can actually go back to that
Oh, hang
Three
on,
Caballeros
sorry.
show,
Go ahead,
I was about to say, I do agree with James, it's really good, and one of my favorite parts of the... don't mind the dog there, by the way. One of my favorite parts of it is actually the villain, who's, first off, voiced by Wayne Knight, which I'm glad, because I haven't really heard him in any voice work, like, up till this point in, like, years. And he just has a lot of fun with the role.
Yeah, honestly, he's one of my favorite parts of the show, just for how much he gets into the role.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, Dustman from Mega Man 4. I mean, I will admit he has probably one of the more iconic designs from that game. It's just a shame that they don't do much with it.
Anyway,
I know a friend who really, I know someone who actually really likes the design so much, so he based his avatar off of them.
Anyway, yeah, I really want to see that Three Caballeros. I did hear about it at least. I just didn't know much about it.
Well, we'll fill you in later, but in any case, actually go into the gameplay real quick for Power Battle. Like, again, you just do the regular jump and shoot, charge shot, your special weapons. I know the sequel does that in... exactly. But I know the sequel does that in a couple more. Like, every character has, like, an uppercut maneuver, and they also have a support unit in the form of, like, say, Rush, Beat, or Treble.
Plantman again.
Yep. We're gonna humiliate him for a second time. Just gotta figure out what his weakness is.
Excuse me as I go burn down your forest. Wait. Excuse
You're
me
going
as
to
I go
what now?
burn down your forest.
Would have been appropriate if I had a flame weapon on me. Not.
Yeah.
Like I said, like some special weapons, even though they might be their weakness, they don't do that much.
He just showed up out of nowhere.
Even though, like, yeah, there are certain weaknesses, they don't do that much more damage than your Buster. So just stick with that if you have to.
Yeah.
And also another thing is that the boss health is dynamic. Like the further you go along, the more health the Robot Master will have.
Okay.
So take that into consideration whenever you decide to do a run and like randomize what Robot Master you'll go
And let's
against.
do it again. So now are these Wily bosses always the same, no matter which character?
It depends. Like,
think so.
we are gonna have to fight the Yellow Devil again. Though for the 3 and 6 segment, he does have a few new tricks up his sleeve. And unfortunately, he's not as exploitable as he was because we don't have the Super Round.
Oh gosh, stop moving!
Oh well.
Seriously, for a big fuck, he's certainly mobile.
Not supposed
He's also
to
well
move.
animated, I would say.
Now he's split into 3.
What?
Oh,
What?
Oh god,
It's
the,
so
the
cute.
3 Caballeros have returned.
We're 3 yellow devils, just 3 yellow devils.
Devils! How it works so well.
just like birds of a feather.
And actually, they actually give them horns, so they do actually kind of look like devils. What are those two doing? Oh, they just swap out. I was like, those two aren't helping at all. They're just lounging about.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Crap, James. So so it's Capcom, but I have a feeling which Capcom team made this?
I have no idea. I mean, I'm not sure if it's like I don't think it's the main Mega Man team, but another branch of Capcom that developed it. I mean,
There you
I
go.
couldn't really give you an exact answer on what, but I wouldn't be surprised if Inafune did do some concept art for it.
Okay.
So with that said, now we gotta face Wily again. This time as Blues.
Oh geez. So now, do these bosses? I guess since they have to appear in universally each of the 3 campaigns, they don't really have a set weakness.
I think they have a weakness for all 3 of them.
Oh.
Yeah, I just don't remember what it is for you.
Oh, and finally, so sorry. Does Proto Man? Are there any big gameplay differences between Mega Man, Proto Man, and Base? Like, does Proto Man get to use his shield?
No. As far as this game's concerned, they all play the same.
Ah, okay.
I mean, it would have been kind of nice if they had some sort of distinct differences, especially considering this is actually the first. I mean, if we're not counting the 2-player mode in Mega Man 7, this is technically the first official debut of Bass as a playable character. Oh, crap. Oop. Oh, there goes my nuclear core.
Dang. Well,
I'm surprised they didn't take Wily out with them.
The animation... seriously. That animation in the background almost looks like something from a freaking Akira or Ghibli film, like the cycle of going down a tunnel.
Oh yeah, never underestimate mid to late 90s Capcom when it comes to their arcade outings, because they have made some really nice imagery.
Oh, one other thing is, I just heard...
9, 8,
wait, 7... What?
7.
Are we on a timer?
Yes.
Huh.
Honestly, it doesn't mean all that much, because whether you win or lose, you're still gonna beat the game. It's just that, if you don't get him in time, he escapes.
Oh, the bad ending. Okay.
And Nier's Proto Man's ending. Well,
Look at that
I
fog.
finally got him.
Or smoke, rather.
Oh, I guess here comes Hype then. Hang on. Whoa.
Wait for
Actually,
it.
Proto Man doesn't have any spoken
okay,
dialogue
there he
here.
is.
It's just a straight up narration.
Why is he in Seattle?
Oh, there's no talking. Oh, this is good. This is a good cover.
Yeah, seriously. Anyway, there is some narration though.
Oh, go ahead, Hype.
Oh, who is he? Dr. Light's first ever built robot just before completion.
Whoa.
He appears before Mega Man from time to time, and yeah, this text is kind of fast, isn't it? What is he
Yeah, it
off
is.
to? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. And that's basically it for Proto Man.
Okay.
They just tell us the plainly fucking obvious. He's a mysterious robot.
I forget who was Bass. Was it you, James, or me?
And
James.
on to 7.
That
James
was
is Bass. Okay.
So anyway, to wrap things up, we're gonna play as Bass through the Mega Man 7 campaign. How appropriate.
Yay.
Okay. So let's see
And-
who's up next. Wait, so it's 7. So these are just going to be
This
all
was
7 bosses
intentional.
then. It's Cloud
Yep,
Man.
all 7 bosses. Yeah, technically this game did come out a year after Mega Man 7.
Okay. Hey, Cloud.
This time we
Man.
actually have to
Hi,
fight Cloud
Fujin.
Man legitimately.
Like, Matt probably just caught up on it as well, just like I just now did, but for these ones, they didn't even look like they updated the sprites. They just pulled this right from the SNES game.
Yeah.
Well, pretty much, because like the entire art style of the game, save for like the background details, like it's supposed to be modeled off of like Mega Man 7. So I guess they didn't see the need to really update the sprites by that much.
There was like a silence of like, wait, am I supposed to?
And there you have it.
I'm
Cloud Man's
scrolling.
still a chump, even without his weakness.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, the little picture of Bass in the top where his health is, if you get rid of, like, the second half of his fins, it almost kind of looks like ears.
Eh.
It does. Alright, next
Kinda.
is crap. Is this freaking
yeah.
Beast Man or no,
It's Freeze Man.
Freeze Man? Sorry, I almost said Beast Man. Wrong one.
I mean, I will say, like, honestly, the Robot Masters in this game aren't quite as hard as they usually are in the main games, but that's kind of intentional, considering this is all you're doing.
Okay, the way Bass looks like in that his icon actually reminds me of how he looks. I think it's him in doesn't he appear in the X franchise? Or not
He
X
doesn't.
franchise.
I think you're thinking of
not
Battle
X,
Network.
No. Maybe Battle Network. I don't know. He looked
Well, he is in Battle Network.
Yeah,
so.
he reminds me of maybe Zero.
Freeze Cracker.
Mega
Oh,
Man
maybe it's
Zero.
Yeah, he's not in that one either. But then again, that kind of makes sense considering that's continuing off the X franchise.
Beast
Yeah.
Man.
But if you
Slash Man.
Hey,
Gosh, dang, I'm
Wolverine.
getting mixed it all.
Wolverine.
I thought there was a Beast Man somewhere.
I don't think there has
Not
been
yet.
a
But
Beast Man
if you
so
look-
far.
If you look at that icon, it looks like how Zero looks like in Mega Man Zero.
Now,
I can sort of see it. The irises need to be bigger though.
Yeah.
now, something I'm noticing is that this game does have some mild voice acting. Like I heard Wily's actual laugh earlier. I'm
Oh,
hearing
yeah.
Beastman go.
I mean, say what you will about them reusing sprites from 7, they at least did what they could with, like, the arcade technology that they had and added a few little extras. Even if they don't mean much in the long run.
Hooey!
It gives it a much more quality, yeah. Only thing I don't like here is that, unfortunately, I don't like how excuse me, not have me doing it. Slash Man doesn't immediately like freeze over when you get hit by when he gets hit by
I
his
know.
weakness.
Hey, wait,
I
yeah,
should've
no,
kept that.
hold on. Look at this. Look at this.
What?
about
Slash
it?
Claw.
Look at this. It looks very similar.
Oh,
Oh, he's showing us something.
he's showing.
Look at his head.
Oh, he's
and
showing
then
us a
look
picture.
At,
Okay.
and
Oh,
then,
he's talking about the
Oh,
fins
it's
from the Zero.
Junk Man.
Hey, Junk
But,
Man.
but anyway,
I'm the
sort
Chunk
of see it,
Man.
but
Look.
are you talking about like the sprite?
yeah, the
Yeah,
sprite up on the top left, the icon.
He's talking about how the
Okay.
giant wings look more like
I
small
guess it-
fins, like Zero
I
from
guess
the
on
Zero
that note,
series.
I can sort of see it, but
No,
yeah.
I'm not saying.
I still think
I'm
it
not
looks like
saying
cat ears.
Baseman's actual. I'm not
Baseman.
saying base. Shut up. Base's actual sprite. I'm talking about the little icon on the top left-hand corner.
Right, yeah. There,
why
his
is this
giant
head?
winged ear thingies look like they look smaller and
Yeah.
You know,
more,
given
like,
the Mega Man
compact, like Zero
naming
from
scheme,
Zero.
I'm kind of surprised that he's not Baseman.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, he's pretty much his own
Shade Man.
own model. But yeah, he's pretty much his own thing compared to the Robot Masters. I mean, he's supposed to be Mega Man's equal, sort of.
Yeah. Also, if I had to,
Hold on a second. Time out. He is not weak to the Slash Claw.
it
He's
isn't.
not, at least in the main game, anyway.
Oop.
Wow, that was really quick.
Okay.
Oh god.
Honestly,
You
if he
saying
was as-
time out scared me.
We
Don't
were worried
worry,
for a
I
second.
didn't stop the audio.
Yeah, me
no,
too.
we're good, but I was like, wow, that was quick.
That was
Oops.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's all
Oh
heart
look,
attack.
look, another of Logan's favorites.
Hey, Turbo Man. Now does he keep the same weird audio thing when he's about to charge you?
I don't think he does, but
Oh.
as for the noise crush still works as it does in 7. So, well, okay, he does still do the thing. So there's that.
Nice. Oh, charge up, nice. And what was I say? If I had to change, if I was gonna say if I had it nice, if I had to offer up two differences like between Proto Man, Mega Man, and Base, I would have done like Mega Man's your standard guy. Proto Man, I would say have Proto Man not be able to. I would say have Proto Man not be able to dash forward, but he can use his shield. And for Base, I would say, what if you made his dash like a much shorter dash, but it could deal minor damage to enemies that hit them with it?
The fucking pumpkin.
Gosh dang.
Yeah, they decided to use
Well,
the
that's right,
pumpkin
because
for
technically
reason,
there
but
was no
I can see
Yellow
that
Devil
working.
in 7.
Actually, now that you mention it, though,
Wasn't there a
I
devil
just-
in 7?
No, there wasn't.
Oh, I'm thinking of the devil in 8. I'm thinking of the devil in 8.
Oh yeah, the Green Devil.
Yeah.
That one was fun. But actually, I just remembered there actually is a very minor difference between the three characters. Their slides are different.
Huh.
Although, honestly, when you compare them all, I would say Mega Man's is easily the most practical because it's supposed to let you duck under enemies, and that's exactly what it does. Whereas Proto Man's is a straight dash, and well, with Base, it's more like a aerial hop, which is
A pounce.
kind of, not very helpful in this situation. Yeah, it's a pounce, which is
Haha!
not very helpful in this instance because it doesn't really hurt.
Yeah. Alright, so now it's
Now it's time to
for
face
the
Wiley
big
for the
bad.
final
He
time.
better not be in the frickin' 7 machine.
No, he's not. At least I don't
Okay.
think
Well, it's
he
based
is. I
off
think it's still
7,
the
so of
same.
course he is.
I think it's still the same machine.
Whoa, background's
Whoa, what the-
different.
Okay. Epilepsy warning.
We've reached the hyper.
Everybody
we've reached the
super
hyper
mega
dimension.
racing.
But we already did Battle and Chase.
Oh jeez. Yes, overall, pretty cool. I'm really liking the production value on this. What do you have to do to be able to unlock this game in the Anniversary Collection?
I know it requires beating a certain Robot Master in one of the games. I just don't remember which one it was.
Ooh.
It's very specific. You know what, actually, while Base gets his basket by Wily's flicking finger, I'll check on that real quick.
Okay, just because,
Base guy's basket.
just, yeah, again, I think that's really cool that they added this as a free game. And so does that mean you're playing this on Switch right now?
Oh, no, wait, Switch.
Oh, that's right, it's only the Xbox.
No, he
I'm
said
talking
the
about
Anniversary
Collection, not the Legacy Collection.
My bad, got confused.
I wish this was on the Legacy Collection. But anyway, let's see here. For Power Fighters, starting with...
Well, that was easy.
Huh, that's
Oh.
weird.
I'd say hurry up, James, we're about to get to the end of this. Oh, and done.
Yeah, I was about to say, whatever I was looking at, it's not really giving me the information I thought I was going to get, so... I'll just put a text blurb here later. And here's Base's ending.
Put me down!
Oh, he's the one that saves Wiley.
Oh, I don't think he saved him. I think he...
Okay, here we go hyping, James.
No, my laboratory! Base, what are you doing?
Now you know that I am the strongest. There's no need for you to make any more junk robots.
Strongest, huh? You've been beaten by Mega Man before.
I underestimated him that time, but I will conquer him this time.
Yeah, right. You can't battle with Mega Man, or you can battle with him. I'm making one right now that will blow the both of you away.
Sorry, Wiley. Ha! All you make is junk. Do what you want. By the way, you can technically play as both Mega Man and Base together in co-op. So...
Wait, Base! Don't leave me here! It's your turn to carpool!
Also, I love it's like, all you make is junk. Aren't you made by him?
Yeah, that's like...
All you make is junk. Me excluded.
Oh my god, I love Zanzo's little icon there.
Emote.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, it's funny because technically you can play as both Mega Man and Base together in co-op, and they are working together in a sense, so...
Oh, I'm actually curious, in that instance of your co-op, which quote-unquote campaign cutscene do you view? Is it player 1 or 2?
I think it's whoever deals the final blow. Or player 1.
Makes sense.
So yeah, on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for our mini commentary. Well, it may as well just be a full commentary of Mega Man, the Power Battle.
Yay!
This actually looks really cool. I like that. And I'm looking forward to whatever Power Fighters has to offer next.
Well, it definitely has a little more to offer than this game, so look forward to that within the coming months.
And here is their boy band album cover.
Yeah, exactly. and of course, like every other arcade game, they always has to...
Actually, no, that wouldn't have made sense. It would have been a stupid joke. Never mind.
Okay, I was gonna say, hype. You joke about that, but there is actually a rock band that I learned about a long time ago called the Megas.
I know about
that
the Megas.
specialize in Mega Man covers. They're cool. Anyway, there you are, third place.
Aw, Proto still beat me.
Rats.
Wop, wop.
That's cool.
Respect my
That's cool. Whoever's in first place gets like an actual animated sprite.
Which is pretty neat. But yeah, on that note, that's it for our Mega Man Power Battle commentary. I'm JamesmanXtreme.
Lucky Jack 20.
Right, Jane Mega Man.
And I am going to dominate in the next game.
Oh. See you all for Power Fighters.
Now bend over.